I feel like I have to make this because this video was so stupidly frustrating to witness. Gaming development content creators have this thing where they'll bring in 6 or 7 other gaming development content creators and then they'll have them make a video without communicating. It's like everywhere. A Roblox developer tried to do this and it went so bad. I think there's multiple reasons for this and I'm gonna like say them as we're reacting to the video itself.
I have 6 amazing developers and they will be passing one Roblox game along, each adding their own update.
They are not each adding their own updates. Some of these people have no concept of building off of each other. It's insane. We're just gonna skip the first 2 guys because they were just scripters scripting things. It isn't until this point where the video starts to piss people off, bro.
Sup, it's Damien here. I'm a 3D artist with 2 years of Blender and Photoshop experience. It's now my turn in this GameStop, so let's go check it out. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. They got like intro cutscene. It says objective, find weapons. Let's find a weapon. Oh, I see one right there. Let me run to it. I picked it up. What is this? Oh, what is wrong with my hand? Sound effects are trash. Also, the walking sounds like a nuke is going off or a bomb is exploding. What in the world? Oh, what is this over here? It's like a glowing box. I don't even know. It says starts cutscene. Oh, I guess I can't play it again. Well, this game looks like a lot of work. I think we should get going and start working. I think I'm gonna start off with making a brick wall because this brick wall is very boring. It's basically just art with a texture on it. I think I could do a lot better than this. So let me just make one really quick. I'm in Blender now and I have spent the last few minutes quickly making a wall model. I think it looks really well. I'm almost done with it. We'll export it in the studio. Now I've imported the brick wall into Roblox Studio. It looks really good. I slept on just a texture in Studio that I found. It fit really well. It looks way better than the old wall. The old wall looks pretty bad in my opinion. And next up, I'm gonna make a better fence. This fence sucks. Now off Blender I go. Okay, so I implemented the fence. The fence looks really good. It just needs to, the scripters need to make it work now. And I add some textures to it, made it look pretty cool. I also add some bushes because I think bushes fit really well with it. Now next up, I'm gonna add some like trees and some rocks around the landscape to make it add like an extra effect. I think it'll be really cool. I'll be right back. The trees and the rocks have been now added. They look really good. I also added a barrier. The barrier makes it so the players can't run away. Keeps them just in this area. I moved the spawn area that the code scripters had. I don't know why they had it over here, but I moved it over here just for them to have because they're coming up next. And I just added some details here and there. Make it look cool. I show you what it looks like in game. It looks super cool. Yeah, when the game loads up, it shows a dark sky. I just have it on pause for now. See, it looks super cool. I think everything I did today in this hour I had turned out really well. This gate looks amazing. This terrain I did around here was very simple, but it turned out really cool. And I just spread trees around and placed rocks around to make it look really good. Fit with the theme of the game. The game, I think now, after working on it for an hour, I think it's just like a horror type game. I don't know what the scripters are going to do with it for the rest of it because there's still 3 more people left to work on the game. I don't know what this is. I just randomly just saw it now, but we'll just let them worry about it later on. But yeah, it was really fun doing this. And pass on the next guy. Please rate me in the comments on how I did. I think I did really well. And see you guys.
Now, this isn't even what anyone was mad about. No one really cared about this. What I feel like people were actually mad about was the next guy because, oh my god, what was he doing?
Hi, I'm Vista, and I'm one of the 6 victims of this video. Anyways, so I checked out the game, and it's dark. Like, really dark. Like, I can't even see my toes dark. So, I'm guessing it's a spooky game. So, let's give it a spooky makeover. Alright, so the first thing the game needs is lighting, because it sets the mood for the whole game. And I went for a spooky red moon type of vibe. I thought it would really make the game stand out. Now that we're done with the vibes, let's delete everything, because it's a mess. I mean, look at it. So I started deleting the stuff that I thought was unnecessary, and now comes the hard part. Actually making it all look good. So I did some planning, and I started adding some cool trees, and I also made some mountains, which really made it look like a finished game. However, it was at this point that I realized that the game had no objective, which was kind of a problem. So as the one designing the map, I think I should do something about it. So I came up with the idea of collecting giant batteries around the map so that you can power a giant lamp, which will kill the watchers, which are the enemies in the game, and win the game. So I hopped onto Blender and I started making that. And this is how it came out. Now that we have an objective in the game, there's only one thing left, the spooky monster. Well, technically we don't have an objective in the game because the next dev will have to script that, but not my problem. Anyways, since we have very little time left, I sketched out some ideas and went back on Blender to work on the monster. And here it is. It looks kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. So, with what little time we have left, I went back to Roblox and I started working on some animations, which were just terrible. I mean, look at that. And with that, it's the end of my turn. I'll pass it on to the next dev. Oh, and please type in the comments Vista sucks so I don't have to come back here, please. Oh, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm making a game, so if you want to be a tester, go subscribe.
This is where the first problem shows up, because everything this guy made got completely deleted. Like, what was the point of having 2 builders in this, like, not contest, but in this, like, project, if one of them was going to delete everything the last one made?
Hey, how's it going? My name is Wookali, and I am the next developer in the GameSwap. I've been doing game development for a couple years now, and I love to help others or fix people's projects. Just from these first impressions, I'm getting a horror game vibe, but I think we'll have to play it to find out. I really like this cutscene, but I don't think the subjective thing should show while we're inside it. So we got some first person going on. Our objective is to find weapons. After spending far too much time trying to find this gun or weapon to try and get through this door, I've kind of figured out how most of the game works. You grab this weapon, you're able to open this door, and then I also got very lost in these paths, but you would enter this zone and it says to chase them in the objective, except I wasn't really sure what that meant because there was nothing running. But now I see it's these 5 watchers here, and so what I'm probably going to do is put them over there hanging out, and then when you walk over there, they run over here and bury themselves in the ground. I've gone ahead and added those watchers in the little meeting here, and when you walk up, it gives you the objective to chase them, to which they all dig themselves in the holes here, and if you shoot one of their hats, the other hats, all of them will fly up and a sign will show, and it'll switch to the next objective. Before adding the next objective, I removed the objective's GUI from the cutscene. I also moved the weapon to a more designated area so you don't trample over it. And finally, I have added that next objective, which you might have saw before, was to find light past water over this river and try to find the light. When you do find the light, there will be a battery cell over here where the objective will change to why isn't there power. That's going to be all my time for now. It was very fun working on this project, and I hope you guys rate me a 10 out of 10.
What's up guys, it's Cash, aka Cash the King, and I'm back for another game swap. And in this game swap, I'm going to be finalizing the game and making sure everything works properly. So here's what I did. Alright, so the first thing I did was look around in the game, and I was trying to find out what I could do to improve it. But you can't really judge a book by its cover, so I pressed play and tested out the game. They reside in the forest. Some call them the Watchers. Protect us. Good luck. Okay, this cutscene looks super cool, and that was so smooth. Oh, it's Maxwell the cat. Trespassers will be in danger. Do not enter. How do I even get through here? I kind of got stuck on that part, so I immediately got to work. Okay, so here's what I did. Since there's no communication, I had to rework the entire story from scratch. Otherwise, this game would never be finished. I also removed the gun. Sorry, whoever made that. I added 10 new objectives, and I added some questionable gameplay.
Or in other words, he just deleted everything the last guy made again. Both Cash and Vista just deleted everything the last person before them made, making that last person's contribution completely useless. Like, you're supposed to build off what other people make, not delete everything. I just don't think this content form works with Roblox developers. Like, either they need more time or you need to do less developers, because these developers always end up deleting something from like the last person's project. Like, you can't have 3 builders and 3 scripters without one of like at least 2 of them having everything they did deleted. Switch flow, I thought you never asked. Switch flow, I thought you never asked.
I think Felix is dead, bro.
Felix is not dead. Why do you just assume niggas are dead, bro?
Like, remember, like, one more time when, like, you weren't responding, I thought you were dead.
I know. Why do you just keep assuming niggas are dead? Like, why do you keep doing that?
Oh, I know what, maybe.
Like, you just assume the worst of everything. The nigga could just be busy. He could just be playing on his PC. Like, why do you, like, the nigga could be grounded. Why are you assuming death? Like, why is it, like, your first conclusion? Oh my god. I'm gonna kill myself.